As an actor who built their entire persona on the back of oozing masculinity, John Wayne showering his female co-stars, colleagues, or contemporaries with high praise was hardly a regular occurrence during a career spent presenting himself as the manliest man on celluloid. After all, the Duke operated under the mindset that there were certain jobs on a production that women either weren't qualified to carry out or shouldn't have in the first place. So his personal views were hardly a bastion of progressiveness, which shouldn't come as a surprise given some of his more unsavory perspectives. By extension, the face of the Golden Age Western was very rarely found falling over himself to celebrate the merits of the women he shared the screen with or traveled in the same circle as, but as always tends to be the case, there were several notable exceptions to the rule. One of his favorite female performers was Elizabeth Taylor, and the feeling was mutual. The two-time Academy Award winner once described the Duke as tough as an old nut and as soft as a yellow ribbon, making her one of the rare stars to see the softer side of cinema's most stoic and rugged leading man. They never shared the screen together in a film, but Wayne did front a segment of the television special All-Star Tribute to Elizabeth Taylor, which aired in December 1977. The telethon was used to raise money to build a new wing at a children's hospital, and the Duke was quick to answer the call when his close friend reached out to gauge his interest in lending an assist. Another of Wayne's favorite women in Tinseltown was Katharine Hepburn. There's a common belief that Hepburn couldn't stand John Wayne, and it all stems from a famous quote where she called him a real bastard. But here's the thing. Most people don't realize that this quote was totally taken out of context. There's a rumor floating around that during the rap party for Rooster Cogburn, Hepburn supposedly gave Wayne a piece of her mind, not holding back at all. But in reality, she actually enjoyed working with him. Both Hepburn and Wayne were known for their fiery personalities, and she was more amused than anything by his habit of arguing with everyone on set, especially the director. Too bad they ended up making just one movie together and no more. None of those actresses can hold a candle to the real apple of Wayne's eye, however, and the actor he called his only female friend. Over the course of a working relationship that spanned more than 2 decades, the Duke and Maureen O'Hara shared the screen in Rio Grande, The Quiet Man, The Wings of Eagles, McLintock, and Big Jake. Their chemistry was palpable, and one of the reasons why they worked together was because O'Hara was much more than another co-star for Wayne. She was a member of his inner circle when the cameras weren't rolling, too. "She's big, lusty, and absolutely marvelous," he said. "Definitely my kind of woman. She's a great guy. I've had many friends, and I prefer the company of men, except for Maureen O'Hara.